What is up, everybody? Hope you're well. Hey, Minty. Hey, Cool. Hope you're doing well. Oh, it's even started the timer. Look at that. Is that right? That should be right, surely. Oh, the line caller. I should know what I'm doing, but as ever, I don't. What was it starting from? So yeah, that's about right. Okay, it's about right. Might have lost the 5-minute warm up of it, the stream going live, but I'll add that back on next time something happens. Hope you're doing well, boys. Hope you're doing well. We're in just the sort of the dying end of Jeff's one at the moment for the TSC race this week that I'm not taking part in because I'm going to Leeds. I'm going up your way, Minty, as per my annual pilgrimage to Slam Dunk each year. I should be on train Saturday morning on my way to Leeds. And yeah, unfortunately, unless I can find a sim racing cafe in Leeds, I'm going to have to skip this week's race, unfortunately. Yes, Mindy got a very, very nice, very new shiny today. It is very nice, very shiny. Very good, very nice. And yeah, it looks pretty tasty. All imported all the way from Japan, not like a, by the sounds of it, not like my JDM Golf that I have, because man buys a Japanese import and it's a V-dub. Should make the timer a bit bigger. I feel like it needs a bit more pride of place. Should we put it up? I'll put it up over here. There we go. That's a bit better. People can see a bit better up there. There we go. It looks very cool. It was giving sort of modern Altezza vibes. Like modern LS IS200. It looked very cool. Like a Camry, but not driven by a dad, you know. Oh, right. It looks sweet. It looks very, very cool. Very, very cool. Right, let's load a setup. I don't go very well at Barcelona, it must be said. I really should update the Go setups app as well so I can get some new setups. Because these are probably a little bit out of date. Let's go with that one, I think. Barcelona's safe. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that one. So we are Barcelona. Let's go with that. I think we might go a little bit more wang, you know, because Barcelona is deceptively high wang track, I believe. So, Tokyo Extreme Racer. Well, I wonder why you bought it then, Minty. I wonder what it was that made you want that car specifically. Is it because you really enjoy Tokyo Extreme Racer? Mayhaps that be the reason. So what the super fast people do? 41.7. So I did a little bit of test run this earlier. I got a 43.9. Ash Evans is 41. So we should be doing 42s really to be sort of on pace. Rog is doing 44s. Alan's not set time. Ollie's not set time. Okay. Where's it go by? Oh, what? Crowd? No, fair enough. But then you just saw that and you saw the body kit and you went, that's the one right there. I've still got a fucking screwdriver in it. Wondering what's this green thing behind me. Do you like my pottery? The things I've made at pottery places. I have a gnome and a Day of the Dead skull. I enjoy my gnome. I mean, it's understandable, mate. Like, by looking at it as well, it would be a tough sell not to. You got that as well? Oh, okay. So you got a secondary toy. Can you tell Minty is a JDM fanatic by any chance? Is that coming through? Do we think that he likes cars from Land of the Rising Sun? Well, I mean, you should feel extremely at home here, Minty, because we're in a Lexus right now. So, hopefully everything's all lined up. So if I switch to this view, we should have... Yep, cameras all in place there. Lovely. Beautiful. Onward. And I actually remembered to boot up LMU FFB as well. I mean, I'm a Toyota fan as well. Like, I love my Toyota. I've still got my MR2 in my garage. One day, that's... You can't park there, sir. Actually, I need you to get out of the way so I don't get a drive-through. Ta. More pro streamer indeed. Man remembers to turn on programs that he needs to do the stream. In other news, people successfully complete breath. Come on, give me a penalty. Ah, you bitch. Us. I never particularly feel like you want to cut that too much there, to be honest. Never feels quicker with how much that's actually like elevated. It feels like he just wants to throw the car off the track. So how are you enjoying FH6, Minnie? Being in your spiritual homeland? I will probably pick it up on, like, install it off Game Pass at some point and just have a fuck around with it on controller. I've heard mixed things about its wheel and pedal like pickup, and I'm not sure if my pedals would actually like even work with it because I've got my con-split ones. So it might just be a fuck around on controller type scenario, you know. I thought you would be. Yeah, it's mostly because I've got my con-split pedals, and obviously they're not your big four when it comes to sim racing gear. So, like, even PMR didn't have a profile for them when it launched. I mean, I know PMR is not exactly a high bar to clear, but that was obviously a more sim-like sim. And they still didn't know the pedals existed, you know. So I'll pick it up and I'll give it a go, see what it's like. I honestly don't know if I could go back to Forza's force feedback, if I'm being honest. After sort of understanding what the car's been doing for such a long time in LMU, going back to one where it's kind of a guess, I'm not sure how that'll sit with me. Oh, did they? They added con-splits as well, did they? Okay. Maybe we'll give it a go. I just don't know if I'll enjoy it as much, you know. I mean, Horizon's never really been my franchise either. It's always been... my ADD just goes brr too much in that game. I just end up going on so many different fucking side quests. I need to just do an, like, honest to goodness overtake, I think. Yeah, drifting shitboxes in Japan is like tasty little nuggets. Too deep, Junior. So we're going to be getting some coaching in the second round from Ollie. This first one, this is still Jeff's lobby. So I'm joining this one because there's just like more people in it, you know. And because I wanted to just get live a little bit earlier. Because I have that capacity now. We have the power. I did wheelies, okay, fair. Yeah, as I say, we might get it as a fuck around game. Something to do, like, I'm toying around with the idea of doing like fuck around Fridays and member Mondays. Like Mondays where I do stuff that either the members want me to play or I play with members and Twitch and stuff like that. And then Fridays just play other games for members and Twitch, because YouTube algo doesn't like you chopping and changing what you're doing. How dare you have an eclectic sense of enjoyment? We want you to pigeonhole. So maybe we go down that road, because Monday's kind of a dead day when it comes to sim content, other than race room reset. There's really nothing that happens on a Monday. So maybe we'll do a members Monday where we play around with some, like, let's say I either play games the members recommend that aren't cheap or that I already own, because I'm a broke ass bitch right now. And then Friday we play games that I want to play. I want to do an LMU series as well at some point soon, on possibly Sundays. That's the day I finish the earliest. So now I've got the shed. We're going full in on everything really. It's been a bit half-assed for a little bit. I need to lock in once again. Get back to doing it. We've also got a Spyro that I want to finish. No, I started doing when I first started doing Member Mondays or whatever it was. So I want to get back to that. I want to do the remake of Tony Hawk's I never got around to actually doing, which I believe is still on Game Pass. Hope it is anyway. Space Marine 2, I want to give that a go, because that was a game that sort of passed me by.
That time was a 1:43.40.
43.3, we've got to find a little bit more time. Oh cool, I need to actually, if you can remind me at the stream to add a bit more time for your gifted sub, because monetarily value wise, YouTube sub is worth like 2.5 channel members. So what I'm going to do is do 25 minutes for a gifted YouTube sub, or 2 hours for 5. Just to make it fair, because if you give 5 gifted on YouTube, it's only a tenner. Whereas if you do 5 gifted on Twitch, obviously it's 25 quid. So, and I can't change the values of Twitch subs from what I can remember. So I need to go back and add another 15 minutes for that. Yeah, I meant to do it before this stream, I just remembered I hadn't done it. And we are way off the pace here. We don't normally fight with Kuste, but usually we do better than we're doing. Oh, thank you very much, Minnie, for the bitsy. That's not the right one. Oh, that's cheers. Bits is what I changed. Yeah, I forgot, I haven't done cheers. Didn't let me change notification for that. But thank you very much, Minty. Appreciate it. I don't know what the monetary value of those are, so I'll have to figure that out. Need to run the aircon in there. It's getting very warm in here already. I can carry more speed through there if I get the line right. I feel like I'm losing a lot of time through that bit. Also through here potentially as well. Don't want to get on that curb because that just spins you out. Is that good? Okay, we're okay with that. That's fine. Oh, hey Brody, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. There will be a member/Twitch stream of some Lego building shortly, and some legally different from Lego building. Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad. Just sweating my nads off as per usual in the box. Trying to avoid running the aircon at the moment until I get this noise issue sorted for my neighbour. Especially as it's still quite early. Well, it's not even 9 o'clock yet, so I can see where they could still be up watching TV in the front room, and I don't want to run it if it makes that like fucking unbearable, you know. I'll sit as a sweaty little boy until then. Yeah, sweatbox pure by temperature and by intent as well. Sweaty by name, sweaty by nature. Late on turn in there. Oh, nice little start, thank you.
Lap 143.51.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I need a cold plunge outside, that's the main thing. If I could do that, I could claim this is actually good for me. Go from in here racing to a cold plunge. It is, mate. Yeah, that's the one. You're the one you bought me. I've also got your Brands Hatch on the wall just above me, up over here. I liked it so much I went and got the Cadillac next to it. And actually through some camera trickery, this is technically my right hand. It's mirrored. Because otherwise I'm weird looking into the screen, like looking off the screen, and it just looks weird. To me anyway. We don't seem to be getting any faster, do we? So we might have to fiddle about with some numbers. I might even have to take out some wang, because I was half a second quicker previously. We're running just a Paquito too much wang. Because we're about a second off what we were doing before. Oh, no. I've changed channel of the TV. Bear with. Shut up. I don't want TV. Shut up, Katy Perry. No one cares. Shut up, Katy Perry. Dumb bitch. Yeah, so what I have is one of these. Aha. Which is... Do that. There we go. Look. Ooh. mystery box. So what this is a random. I haven't. It's still fully sealed. I haven't. Well, I say sealed. It's. I haven't looked at it. Scouts on it. It's from a company called Power Build, which is like an off-brand Lego, it's a Chinesian probably thing. But they make like drift spec stuff and like modded Lego car things and race cars and like Liberty Walk look stuff, and it just looked really cool. So yeah, I'll sign up for a couple of mystery boxes. I get one a month for an amount of money. I thought we'd build them on the channel, and if it goes well enough, I might be able to give them away as well, because I've only got so much space for tat in here. So when my tat limit becomes like too much, maybe I'll do a giveaway for members or something. I don't know. But yeah, so we got one of that. I was tempted to do one of those tonight after the other thing, but I don't know how many people are going to hang around and watch it as members. Like 11 o'clock. So, as you can see, we currently have 3 people watching. So, because most people are in watching Jeff, I think, at the moment. What I might do is just chuck the stream in a couple of chats for them as well. Do be do be do be do. A do be do be do dee do do do. Share that one. Discount. Let's go and chuck that in. Let's move that onto this screen. Hold the line, callers. I'll be with you shortly. Oh my god, I'm literally dripping sweat. Whoosh. Community content, that's what I want. Paste. Oh, pow. Oh, Dan's also streaming as well, didn't he? Yeah. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. That would be why there's a lot of people streaming right now. A lot of people who are normally chilling in my streams. So, let's have a look. Anyone actually out on track right now? Alright, what's Sean doing? Having a cool down lap by the looks of it. We're not going to learn anything off of there, are we? God damn it, Sean. Other people out on track are slower than me. Well, that's not going to help. Oh, Ash is going somewhere. Right, where am I losing time? Split 1, I'm down half a second. Split 2, half a second. Split 3, almost a second. So it's the second half of the track. I'm losing time. I need to find like another second and a half, really. Low 42 is kind of the minimum I would like. I mean, another 3/10 in the first sector, 5/10 in the middle sector, and 4/10 in the second sector. So it's actually the middle I'm losing a lot of time. We're probably carrying the speed over the top of the hill, right? That's probably where I'm losing time. Let's try to take a little bit more wang out. Put that back a bit more central. Put some fresh tyres on. Hey Heath, how you doing, mate? Yeah, that's my conducting. Maybe do a click more toe. And a click softer ready roll bar. We get a little bit more front end responsiveness out of it. Let's try that. See how we get on. Oh dear. Woo! Ooh, sweaty, sweaty. I've only got about 10 minutes left to quali. And then it's a cheeky little, I think it's a 20-minute race, something like that. I know you don't. The main thing you don't want to play around with is rake in this car. It doesn't lift off oversteer quite a lot, I find. It wants to kind of snap on you quite a lot, which is not ideal. Okay, front feels a lot more responsive with that. Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad. Sweat him out as per usual. Both in terms of try-harding and in the warm cabin, but other than that, near complain. What sector is this? It's the second sector, isn't it? Got the throttle just a little bit too early. It's going to run wide otherwise. That's annoying. Just hunting for time at the moment through Catalunya. Don't quite know where it is. It's not there, that's for sure. Ah. Tried to get too early there. Damn. I think I need to watch that curve a little bit more.
Lap 143.74.
There we go. That's a fair bit of time through there. Okay, that worked. That didn't. That did. That's better. Right, down the 42s.
2.82.
Wrong end of the 42s though. I need to find another 3/4 tenths. Just keep a tight line through there, is that better? That would be quicker. It wasn't. That would be why. Right, steady. Steady, boys. That was quicker though. Hooked that up properly. I mean, the most you do with black stuff would be is building it in Roadcraft, right? It's pretty much your limit to how to work on the black stuff right now, I think, from what you were saying. Lost it coming through the final two corners.
That time was a 1:42.
There's definitely more time. Definitely more time in there. That's for damn sure. It's odd little bits of time, little pockets, but you can't quite string together. That was good though. Yeah, I can't do drifting on any game. I need horizontal grip from the tyres. I can't. I'm not one to get. Yeah, see, if I don't have it, that happens. We just have an incident. Okay, right. This it might not be that much quicker, but it definitely feels more responsive. So.
Lap 1:44.28.
Okay, can't just press escape in custom lobbies. That's interesting. Oh dear. We are getting fantastically warm. I don't know, did 4 laps that entire race. Interesting. Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to turn it on for a little bit. I'm gonna have to. Just get too much otherwise.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Alright, 20 minutes. It's gonna be what? A 140 laps. It's gonna be about 13 laps, 14 laps. No, it's not going to be that, is it? We'll go with those that setup there. What we got? 13 laps, yeah. That's what I thought. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's fine. There we go. We'll do that. New tyres. We're going to save that setup right quick. Save. More front end enduro. Go setup. There we go. Right, not sure how long, if ever, we're going to keep up with those guys in front, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it the old college try, as it were. Well, if you do me a favour, tickle the like button if you're over on YouTube.
Formation lab.
Subscribe if you're new here. Every 5 subscribers, the timer is going to go up as well. From what I remember, every half hour for every 5 followers, 5 subscribers. So more timer equals more streaming from me, if you're into such things. There is obviously you can gift members, join up when being channel member yourself, all that fun stuff will also increase it. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description of the video down below. But yeah, we've just got a little 20-minute community race around Catalonia, doing LMU doing its weird stop-start procedure. Start-stop-start procedure. Right, get ready to hold on to your butts, because here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Whoa, got held up on the outside there. Someone's round, someone's in the gravel. Another hypercar in the gravel, one on the grass, one on the gravel on the left. Not a great start from us, lost a couple of places there. See if we can get around the Porsche. There we go. Next up, get past Rog. That should be the 2 stranded hypers that are out of position through. Oh, Rog's gone deep. Right, see if we can catch up with those guys in front. I don't know if we will. We may be forever 6th. Hey, Stelios, how you doing, mate?
Time 154.79.
Well, that was a crazy first lap. Kind of sad I'm missing. Oh, there's another stricken hyper. Kind of sad I'm missing this race, not gonna lie. I'm sure it would have been an absolute fustercluck, and if we'd have kept our nose clean, we could have got some good positions out of it, I think. But alas, poor Yorick, I must head north. The war needs me. Another Game of Thrones related things that I've totally seen. I've never watched Game of Thrones in my life. Never got the appeal, and then the hype passed me by, and it was gone. Like a fart in the wind. Yeah, this is with the Sim Cafe boys. Just a custom one. This is the Thursdays we normally get coaching from Ollie. This is Jeff's lobby. That because I have the shed and was available, I jumped in early. So we're going to jump into some coaching in a minute with Ollie. Once this race is over. Where he gets to tell me just how slow and bad I am at all the corners around here. That would have been a good lap if we didn't ruin the final corner. 42.9, yeah, we would have had probably a 42.5 maybe. We got that right? Yeah, problem is everyone in this in the Sim Cafe is just quick, especially in the GT3s. It's super competitive. Like, I'm not bad by any stretch of the imagination around here, but you put me with these boys and I'm solid mid-pack. Like, mid-42s is not a bad time. It's just not a great time with these guys. You need to be in the 41s, really, to have it in with a chance of getting something. Unfortunately, we're not quite there. I think if we stitched it all together, we probably could be. If I could get everything just right with my, like, theoretical best lap, I think we'd be like a 42.1 to a 41.9. It's just I just can't stitch it all together. That's the problem. Consistency as per usual. We're hanging on with these guys more than I thought we would, though. I'm not gonna lie. We're only about half a second off race pace. Sean is a quick lad and he's not getting away from me, so I feel like if we'd have raced this one, it might have been a good week for us to get a few scalps, you know, especially around this track where getting past by hypers is not the easiest. The chance of being killed is quite high. It feels like a week that potentially a good week that we're missing, unfortunately. But oh well, it is what it is. I'm going to go get mildly drunk in a field. As is the British tradition. Horrible corner, absolutely horrible. Give me the penalty. Great. Thank you. Shit balls. Come on. No. Ah. Oh, good. It's not yellow. Thank God. Woo. Oh, fronts, come on. Have I already nuked the front left? Is that what's happened? Because it does not feel like it wants to hang on in that long left-hander anymore, right-hander anymore. Yeah, already nuked the front left. Come on, get around. Get around. Three.
Lap 140.
43.4. So we're still matching pace with the guys in front. They are squabbling a little bit. So we're not a million miles away in terms of pace. Just our quali sucks, that's the problem. Which, as we all know, is very much on brand. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. It's the R25, so it's like the top of the range one. They're not needed in any way, shape or form. Very much enjoyed though. Yeah, it's pretty. I would say it's pretty much silent, to be honest. The KS paddles as well are much better than they were on my GS as well. GS ones are very sort of loud. These KS ones are nicely dampened. .30 by Curtis.
Time 143.
R12's a good one. I had the R12 V1 before this. Very, very good wheelbase. Only reason I upgraded is because of good. That's about it. I think I was that Felk? It is Felk. Damn, this could have been a very strong week for us. Oh well, we'll have to leave it to Dargo, our teammate, for him to hold the fort for the team for this week.
Time was a
1:43.6 East. I mean, we've got a huge gap to the guys behind us right now. It's just that we can't quite keep up with the guys in front. We are very close, but it's just not quite close, but no cigar, as it were. We are cigarless in this fight. Steady. I've not seen Jeff come through yet, so I wonder where he is. He should be pretty easy to spot. He's in a fucking high-vis hypercar. Or a yellow hat. I think it's a hard hat, if I remember right. That was just bad. Just bad all round, that one.
1:43.9.
There goes Ollie's teammate, I believe. It might have been Wouter. Cut. It was indeed. You joined later, mate. Cool. Yeah, I was able to get in early, so I thought we'd do a bit of a longer stream and jump into Hefe's race and see how we get on. Because we don't always have the biggest grids in the second race, so it's understandable. It's a bit late, especially on Thursday. We seem to be sort of stuck solidly in the mid-pack. I'm close to the lead times. I say the lead times, like the upper fronts, like Sean, basically. But we're just missing that last little bit. Like, I was matching him early on, and now we're just making a few mistakes when the tyres have worn down.
That time was a 1:40.
Yeah, we lost a second there with a mild spin, like spin catch, so that's not too much to worry about. Yeah, fingers crossed. I need to turn the nameplates off. I don't know when they came back on, but I need to turn them off. Keep forgetting. I do that between the races, I think. It's just a shame I'm not going to be here for this race. It feels like a race where if there's, like it was at Silverstone, some scalps falling early to some incidents or whatever, I've got enough pace to potentially steal a couple of extra points. But I don't know. It's one of those ones as well where you can get killed by LMU protos at any time, right? Just because there's like massive closing speeds and some of the corners are quite tight, and especially in GT3 you've got to go quite slow, so protos will be wanting to get through them ASAP. So I don't know, it's got a feel of like some big names falling and a good week to try and nick a P5 or something like that. Just seems like one of those circuits.
That time was a 1:44.50.
I've kind of switched off now, I'm not really pushing much. Tyres are also quite shot already. Which again is another one where I feel I could have made a difference, being someone who can better manage tyre grip. I feel like it could also almost be worth sort of doing a little bit of Lyco here just to try and keep some of the energy out of the tyre. Definitely still like a 42.5 race pace in this, even with these sort of shag tyres. If I can get it right. Then we've got one more. No, we're done. Oh, well, there we go. Oh dear. 42.9 race place, 42.4, 42.9 for Sean, 42.3 for Ash, 42.3 for Shay for Vince, Couste's 42.5. So like we're there in terms of race pace. I think we can definitely do 42.5s, just not consistently. Oh, whereas I forgot to actually put the post out in my Discord about this lobby code. Whoopsie. I'm not a very good streamer person. Community races. So, race server update. Okay, that one. Let's drop this in my Discord quickly. I pretend that no one noticed. Details are below. Lobby should be open soon. Shift Enter, Control V. Tonigits. That's not how you spell nice, is it? That's Tonigits. There we go. There we are. So now, beautiful. Let's go and add this into the description of Lestrem as well while we're here. Da 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 da. Refugees incoming, yep, indeed. There we go. Save. Beautiful. Message retracted. Wow. Hello. Azweg Urmi. There we go. You can't retract the one I see in my feed, so I saw that finger fumble. Oh dear. Right, let's go to this one briefly. Right, I'm just going to nip and go to Lou real quick, and then we'll jump in, and then I'll jump in stream. I'll jump in voice chat with you, Ollie, as well. See if that one is live yet or not. Burp. Excuse me. Yes, it is. There we go. Beautiful. Right, okay, fair enough. Da, da, da. And your statement. You retract your statement. Right, give me 2 minutes, boys. I'm just going to nip to Lou while we load. I say while we're loading, I'm fucking already loaded. Jesus. Oh, we're back. Right, here we go. Chat screen. Oh, sweaty boy. I'm glistening. Whew. Right, chat. That's what I want. Oh, wave to the horse. Hello, horse. Welcome in. My server or your server, Ollie? Where are you? You're in neither. Do you have an preference? Oh, hi Dar. How are you doing? I hope your race went well, John. I saw you got a, you're a naughty boy before the flag and got a cheeky little speed. I hope you managed to bring it back. Words. Ollie is still not in the chat. I don't know what he's doing. We're going to go sit in our chat and we'll just wait. That's right, we're doing a power play. It's a dom move, you know, it's like, right, I'm making a decision, it's my chat. Streaming channel, that's what we want. There we go. If Ollie is loud when he comes in, do just let me know. You got P6, very nice, very, very nice. Even in. Oh, you are loud. You're loud in my ear. I imagine you're loud for chat as well. Bear with. Oh, no, it's not. It's not coming up on the old Discord-y trackery thingy in Wavelink. Interesting. Interesting. Can you hear the dulcet tones of Mr. Weirder? Chat. Anyone? It's not measuring on any of my Discord channels. That's very strange. Oh yes, I see you're in your alter ego. I see. So Mike cannot hear you. Okay, beautiful. Right, now we get to do my favourite game of fucking around with Wavelink. Yeah, John's got Only Fools Gaming and Only Fools Racing, isn't it? I think. I can't remember now. He's got a gaming channel. Emphasis on the gaming. Alright, why is Dish... Oh, I think I know why. Doesn't Discord do that stupid thing of like splitting channels? Like one is the actual... Like one is the program and then one is voice chat. Doesn't have like a... I feel like it puts out two different channels for some reason. Right, so Discord is definitely in Wavelink. But it's not even picking up my voice in it for some reason. No. Yeah, it's the updated Wavelink 3, and it's working fine alright at the moment. Oh, I think I know a way I might be able to get around it for now. It's probably because your sound is actually routed out of my headset rather than through the audio track. So if we switch that to Sp-a-diff, I think I've got it coming out of.
Sp-a-diff.
That should put you
Test,
into
test. 1, 2, 3. Test, test.
The stream mix, I believe, if you could do me a favour and just talk.
Test, test. 1, 2, 3. Test, test.
No, cool, that was useful. Nope. Okay, I can't hear you now. That's interesting. Why can't I? Speakers, Discord. No, that doesn't seem right either. Ha. Okay. That I don't know why, because Discord is definitely in Wavelink. Remove channel. Remove channel. So my favourite way to spend stream is just literally becoming an audio technician for the first half hour. I think it's the theme of most people's streams, isn't it? John was having the audio issues there as well. Right. No, I don't need NVIDIA Broadcast in there, do I? I'm losing. What do I need to path NVIDIA Broadcast? Right, path Discord. We want that into personal mix and we want that into stream mix. No, I don't. Still doesn't show me talking. I've got my mic. Nope. No, it's not showing any levels. Huh? I do not understand. This is very confusing. Yeah. So, well, I mean, it's pretty like this is the wavelength, right? So I've got Discord here, which, funny enough, you'd think would be right in the Discord, but you can see me talking, and obviously these ones here. Then you got Le Mans background noise going on, and then there should be when you talk something come through here, but it isn't, and I don't quite understand why because I have no other channels. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I thought for voice output would be. I've got it set to my headset speakers, but it's always been set to that, and the old wave system used to pick it up. Anything in chat? Oh, is it coming through now? Is it? They're saying bro's volume is 1000%. So apparently you're getting picked up now. So can you guys hear Ollie now? Because it's not showing anything in my one. It's not showing it on the desktop audio. Not anymore. Right, what did I fuck around with before? I can't. If I put you back through... if I put you back through Stream Mix, which would be that one, do you then come through Stream Mix?
Test, test, 1, 2, 3, test, test.
I can't tell because I can't hear you anymore for some reason.
Oh. Test,
Even though
test.
I should be able to monitor it. We go through there. That's Discord in...
Test,
Oh.
test.
There we
Test,
go. Right,
test.
okay.
Test, test.
Right, cool. I now have you through there, which means I now need to add this channel onto my stream deck. So bear with, hold the line caller. Which means I can hear you, but I can hear you. No, I should be alright when I'm not streaming. Right, stream deck button. I need this one. Change the dials to.
Just tell me when you need me to test.
It still looks like it's coming through and I can hear you in stream by the looks of it.
Okay, good.
So I've got a personal mix filter.
Lovely.
Is that one, and then we want that one to be Discord stream mix, and that way I should be able to go into there, and then I can bring you down a bit if you're loud. Right, let's try now.
Test, test, 1, 2, 3, test, test.
Cool. Right, we got him back. I think we got it working, and hopefully Ollie should be at a decent-ish volume compared to me. That should be alright. Something around there. We good? We Gucci? I feel like we're
thumbs
Gucci.
up. Yep. We Gucci.
Yep. Beautiful. Right. Only took
You got
10
our
minutes
boy
to...
Falcon and the Mercedes here.
Oh, dear.
Interesting.
We do. It's a bit quiet at the moment. I should hopefully more people come over. I did have a good run in the other one. Like my times for a race I'm not actually taking part in, my times don't seem too bad.
So what have you been doing around there then?
So in the race I was running high 42s.
Okay.
Quali was a 42.5. I mean, I was staying in contact with like Curtis and stuff like that. He was about half a second a lap quicker than me. So
Okay, fair.
for me, like, it wasn't terrible. Like, we finished that 20-minute race. I was about 10 seconds off the lead, which for me is not too bad.
No.
So, hey Jeff, how you doing?
You want to get cracking?
Yerp.
All right.
So I've had a fiddle with this setup, giving it a bit more front end. Let's lower the fuel a little bit, so we haven't got a behemoth of a car.
Well, it's still a behemoth of a car.
Yeah, I know, but it's even more when it's got fucking like 80 litres of fuel in it.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Oh,
into
we got our boy
other-
Vince in the Ford.
Vince in the Ford. Interesting.
Yeah.
It was complaining he had like no grip in the Lamborghini.
Le Lambo. I think also because it's such long loaded corners, like when you have actually some fuel in the car.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pain to keep balanced, I
Yeah.
imagine, for the longer corners.
Exactly, yeah. So as our stand moves. I didn't know that, but the fuel tanks in these cars are essentially just an inflatable rubber balloon.
Yeah, with loads of like baffles and stuff in there, aren't they, as well?
Yeah, yeah. But it's essentially what I understood of it is so there can be no oxygen in
Yeah,
the
basically.
fuel tank itself.
It's to stop ignition, like spontaneous ignition in accidents, and if it's
Yeah.
effectively in a vacuum, and it's the bladder. It's basically like a giant bladder that's in a steel box, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it
yeah,
can-
exactly. Yeah, yeah, that's a double. Yeah,
So it's like double skin. So
yeah, yeah. It's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I only recently learned.
I think I'm losing most of my time in the middle sector, which I think is probably over that hill there.
Okay, yeah, fair. No problem. We can get into that. I reckon. Oh no, you have already done a race here now, yeah?
Yeah,
Because you did. Okay, good.
Yeah,
So,
because I was off today, so I jumped into last
Cool.
half hour of Jeff's race, Jeff's stint.
yeah, cool. Okay, here
This-
you are doing the Falcon line.
The last corner is a pain in the ass.
You don't like the way you are doing it currently?
It's just it's trying to get the car balanced at the right point in the right gear to be able to actually
Yes.
get through the corner.
Because
It's
there are
that-
two approaches there. I can also show you the different approach and it might feel more natural for you. Is nice. Overslowing a bit.
Stuff
Just
like
braking a
people.
bit too hard there.
Okay.
Also
Too
here.
early. Turned in too early
Yeah.
as well. I like picking up a later apex there.
Yep, yep, yep. Good. That's nice. Rocking it out. It's better.
Probably carry a little bit more speed through there, I think.
Yeah. The ultimate goal there essentially is to go around that corner without touching the curb, but with having your tire touch the white line, you know?
Yeah.
Like you want to be on the edge, but you don't want to actually unsettle the car. That's a bit deep, it's fine.
Yeah. I went a bit deep in the brakes there. Just
It's still the
straighten up.
correct approach. Still the correct approach. Also nice here. Yeah, you do exactly the Falcon approach. This is also what Falcon is doing. He brakes and then he brakes straight and then lets the car roll through the corner and then picks
Yeah.
up the throttle again. There's
Oh, yeah.
also like a method where you trail brake, basically from the moment where you turn in all the way to the apex and then go back on the throttle. So you let your braking basically in the corner tight on the line.
Right, okay.
But you only brake like 5 or 10% max. Like it's,
Yeah, yeah.
it's really, really gentle.
He doesn't need to, Jeff. I know he does. Like, I'm just gonna put this out there. Like, has he ever jumped into a endurance race split of yours without asking, just to save you from horrific knee pain? Because he does with me.
I enjoyed that stint, it was fun.
I enjoyed it as well. You got me like 4 positions. Actually, no, sorry. That was my amazing strategy.
Of course.
And my dainty little light feat of fuel saving and managing tyres. Of which I had loads of unused ones at the end because I fucked up the tyre strap.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, I had 4 unused tyres of that. I didn't math this out right, did I?
Ah. Oh well.
Get off that curb.
Yeah, that curve is highly illegal.
Yeah, it's fucking vicious, is that curb.
Yeah, it just spins up your...
Yeah, you touch it and you spin out.
Yeah. In every car too. I've done it in LMU2, Hypercar, GT3, different GT3s also, and they all do it. Regardless of traction control settings. It's unstable. I think it's like a geometry thing where like one of the wheels is like fully lifting, you know?
Yeah, I think it's just, yeah, it's the difference between like fully compressed and not compressed, I think, across the axle. Try and get a clean lap in there at some point, probably good, wouldn't it?
The pace is nice. Not much to complain about. But yeah, and a valid lap would be nice. But that is nice. I love that approach.
Yeah, I like that one.
Because that feels like where the car is basically stalling there mid-corner, but then it rotates super quickly. A little bit too much curve there.
Yeah. I played about with that line literally in that last practice. I'm like, oh, this is a fun line. I enjoy this one. And it just feels like it grips up right at the point where you can just stomp on the throttle.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is about where I am, like low 33s to high 32s. I think the quickest I was a 42.5 in quali.
Okay. Well, just set a nice base lap time, and we'll go over some of the stuff that I've already spotted, and let's see if we can work on it.
Nah, too late off the throttle there.
Yeah, that's fine. As long... Yeah, you still kind of nailed it. See, you basically didn't lose any wheel time. Nice. Be tight if possible. Yep. Stay a second longer there.
Okay.
So that's also just to help with rolling a bit more. And naturally giving you a later apex. Kind of remarkable how you are doing the same things as Jeff, or at least the same things wrong.
I don't know how I feel about it.
No, it's just like those very little, like all of the broad strokes are correct. It's those little nuances that are still a little bit off, but that's okay. Yeah. Maintenance throttle, watching right a bit. Oh, that's okay.
3.20.
If it's 42.8, he's going to be up at least a second quicker than that, surely, on his Lambo. You would think.
Yeah, in the previous race, I think he did like a 41.5 or something in quali. It was proper quick.
Oh, I'll cut down the throttle way too early there. That's the front left already knackered. 93%.
That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, the temperature?
Yeah, 91.
Yeah. It would surprise me if you can improve this lap then.
Whee!
Whee! Okay, can we do the screen sharing thing?
If I can remember how. Wait, we went Discord.
Yeah, but I have to give you a private call, so I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Hey.
Hola.
Hola.
And I
Let's get
can
into
share
the
my
call here.
screen. There we go.
Let's bring it down for everyone to look at. There we go. Full
Very
screen.
nice. Here everything is proper, no problems here. You just go through this. This is all fine. This is also fine. As long as you can keep it flat here, just keep as tight as you can, just to minimize distance. You are already doing this properly. Oh, oops. And then here, see, you give quite an aggressive stab on the brake here.
Yeah.
You also could do that quite consistently, but just see the amount of braking you are doing now. Just do that all the way and stay wide here until you see this bit, basically.
The end of
Because
the
you
open
can
white.
see also still the rubber is also still around here somewhere, you know. So you can almost let the curb run out and then turn in, and then you get this very nice arc around the corner towards the apex, but you will not actually clip the inside, you know. And here, see, you are already a bit tight now, and it's fighting, and now you are finally back on the throttle. So that's something to work on a little bit. I think this is pretty much all right already, but I would, just as a general note, always also try to stay nice and wide and straight here, because here you can also see the rubber is also following almost the exit of the curb, you know. Like that's a super nice line, and then you can use the camber here, go back on the throttle. Okay, and then here is like the major thing, because you brake here. You go up into fourth, and then you give a stab on the brake, and then you go down into third. Stop doing that. Just stay in third here. And just lift here. Just don't shift up. Only lift, no braking.
Okay.
And then use this bit here, the AstroTurf stuff. You already are doing that pretty much properly, but like as a reference, because as you can see, if you follow this line now,
basically the line.
Exactly, it's basically the perfect trajectory. So if you can nail that, and then you don't have to brake here at all, basically, because see, you're still doing quite a dab, and that's making you a little bit tight here every time, especially in the previous laps. Let's see. Let's see this time. Yeah, see? That tab of the brakes makes you really, really tight, and it also makes and it also makes the corner just more inconsistent. And then the last thing I quickly, the second to last thing I quickly want to show is here. This is all fine, and you want to keep following this inside here. This is all good. But then here, you kind of now you go straight. See? Here you follow this line nicely, and here at some point you just go straight basically and start to tighten your line a lot. Here is where you tighten then a lot, and you drive kind of V-style line here. But it's way nicer to have your tires, your left tires here, basically over here. And then cross that part, and then you have a super wide natural outside line where you only have to trail brake like 5 or 10%, you know. And it will cut back all the way to the apex, and you can get back on the throttle. So that's just to get a nice late apex here and to get a good exit. Because then that way you have to slow the car down more than the line you were doing here. And then for the last corner, see you here do a straight brake, and then you chuck it into the corner. In some laps you also nailed it. So let's try a different lap here. Yes, this one was good. So here you go, brake straight, turn it in, and coast a bit, and then back on the throttle. Of course, this is kind of an idealized corner situation, but as you just saw, this is hard to do consistently, you know?
Yep.
Especially because if you miscalculate your speed by 5 or 10 kilometers an hour, you are fucked. If you misbrake by too late by like 5 meters, you are also fucked. If you miss your corner entry, you are fucked, and there's not a lot of room to actually correct. So what I would recommend is to go off just go off the throttle here, let the car roll in, and then during here is when you just only do like 5 or 10%, half of this braking,
Right, okay.
and all the way towards the apex. So until here, and now you switch back on the throttle. So like all the way, this part is exactly the same as you were doing already. It's just this moment where you are coasting now, and
It'll be trail
already
braking,
being on
yeah.
quite a tight line, you would just be wider and trail braking.
Okay.
So you kind of get the best of both worlds there.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's basically all of the points. The rest is already yeah, on point.
Cool. Let's put some fresh tyres on this bitch. There we go. We don't need 10 hours fuel because these tyres are knackered after like 4 or 5 laps. Oh, I spot a foul. I felt with a 42 flat, basically.
Well, he can go quicker, but he's on full fuel, so that's still.
Well, unless he does the play around with the.
No, no.
whatchamacallit.
With Velk, you are always like, no way, he's on full fuel. But yep, he's on full fuel. He only removes the fuel in quali. It's kind of quirky, as. Wouter says, I like the haircut. Maybe Jeff can explore that.
The haircut, well, this one. Yeah, it's quite difficult to get the wheel cab without getting like the back of your head in it.
I think Boothby has it over his shoulder to kind of avoid that a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think he's
not
got it
sure.
on. He's got it on like 80/20, I think, as well, rather than mine's like on a thing suspended from the roof. So.
Yeah. Boothby. I just loaded the setup, so I am on quality. Wow.
Ah, so
Surprising.
it is one of the setups that does the whole fuel ratio thing.
But how honorable of the Velk to just come out and say it.
Right, so we'll go there.
Nice, yes, and no, way less braking.
So-
See,
yeah.
you can roll it all the way there then. Yeah. In terms of braking, it's exactly the same as the last corner, where you're like iRacing braking. That's the way I like to think of it. It's way too much, way too much. Also no braking on the way in now, right? So
Yeah,
only
yeah.
lift on the way in and then trail brake in the corner.
I need to pick one corner and focus on that one first, then when I get that I'll switch to
Okay,
the other.
yeah, cool. Cool.
So, to do the one up over the hill probably would be the better one, then move around the track.
Sure.
So we might need to do it in a few sets of tyres.
That's fine. We have half an hour. This probably felt super wrong, but it's probably quick on the exit now. Yeah.
It's going, yeah, it's
Exit
going.
was
in there.
nice. Yeah. Yeah, you can carry a bit
back
more
up.
speed or a
Yeah.
bit wider. Yeah.
I got the throttle a bit early as well because it pushed wide.
But the approach was correct.
Ah,
That is also correct, but don't downshift that so quickly then. It unsettles the car. You legit don't need the rotation. Like the corner there will come to you. It's kind of surprising. It always feels scary to me as well.
that's why I ended up doing that braking straight line one, because whenever I try and do it through the corner, I just end up losing the rear.
Okay, but this was only because you had like too little time between coming off the gas and going on the brake. You need
Right,
to let the
okay.
car coast a little bit more before going trail braking. Oh, you are such a lucky boy. The Lexus can just take that curb on the outside. Not on the inside though.
It can, just not when I'm being a dingus
Yeah.
about it.
Okay, fair enough. If I do that with a Ford, it just bottoms out and it's horrible.
Ah, it's alright.
You can even stay in second there if you want. But only if it feels correct. Nice. Okay, more coasting on the way in and only later start braking. Only brake, to be honest, if you actually need it. Because I'm not sure you will need it.
Lap 146.70.
Ah. Don't load of oversteer on the way in.
Yeah. Once the car starts pitching forward, it's just an unstoppable object.
Too far.
The line is good, but as you found out, that bump there on the inside, outside is kind of scary.
Yeah.
It can kill you. No, yeah, good. Yeah. Coast. Oh no, there you should still be coasting.
Right, okay.
It's too early on the brakes.
Right.
That time
Like you
was
want the
a
car to be fully settled
144.5.
basically already when turning in, and then is when you like tighten the line a little bit by doing the trail braking.
Okay. Too much.
Lexus Rallycross.
Always.
Would be fun to take such a big fat car out for a Rallycross.
Nah, I need to go down the first to get rotation.
Do you brake after that weird line there on the track, or do you not use that as a braking reference?
I need to go back around to tell you.
Cool.
I use something, I just can't, like, a lot of what I do is so not actively thinking about it that I don't remember what my actual braking markers are half the time when people ask me.
Fair enough.
A lot of it's just vibe braking.
Nice. See, and you barely need any braking there. It will just
Yeah.
come to you. Lift. Yes, and you can be even more gentle with the braking.
Yeah.
It's legit just barely touching it.
I think that's the bit I struggle with most, is just having like that little brake pressure. It's
Yeah,
deceptively
I see that.
difficult
I see.
to.
Yeah. But that might just legit be a weakness in your driving style. So if you
Yeah.
can overcome that and get a bit more finesse with it, you will be quicker.
It is the feat of Ham coming back to curse me.
Yes. Yeah, it's the way you fade off the brakes that is still sometimes a little bit feet of handy, and like when you have to feather the brakes, that is sometimes still a little bit. I think those two are the main things that is like actually costing you time, because like the rest of the stuff is generally, I wouldn't say perfect, you know, but it's not costing you time.
Yeah.
It's nice. Yeah, and go. Yeah. And if you want, you can even upshift there mid corner if you want for stability, you know, if that feels alright. Oh,
much. That's annoying. That was a great lap, that one.
it was. But you will have to play a little bit with that corner, of course, because it's very heavily loaded, and especially when you are turning and braking, etc. That's why we are trying, of course, also to avoid the ABS as much as possible there.
Yeah.
And with an aggressive quali setup, it will sometimes just spit you out.
Well, as we've learned that I don't do aggressive quali setups. Give me docile endurance setups, and then I'm quicker with them than I am quali setups.
Yeah. But you could even, to be honest, like if this would happen to me like more than twice, I would start increasing brake bias a little bit forward. Because
I brought it forward a little bit. It was 49.
Okay, yeah, because in those moments I just want the car to be stable, you know, it's fine to drop a little bit of pace for that.
I'm pretty good on, like, one of my strengths is tyres.
Yes.
Tyres and fuel, basically.
But that is also what is costing you peak lap time.
That's why I'm not very good at quali setups, is because I'm not good at, like, on the knife edge. If I'm on the knife edge, I fall off all the time.
Yeah. You are also a driver where the tire is barely ever squealing. Like that's what makes you so good on the tire. And also the thingy in the bottom right hand side, you know, where you can see the tire surface dents, those are never yellow for you. Or orange.
Well, let's maybe an incident, yeah. But this is generally why it works well with like me and Ollie as a team, because I do the middle bit of the race, which is really boring when nothing much really happens. You just have to look after the car and hit a fuel target, hit a tyre target. Then Ollie does the bits that are important, like, you know, like going quick and overtaking people.
Oh, for me, the racing is always the most important bit to not crash, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, I would like to be better at the quali bit, and I am getting better at quali, and I'm getting more consistent in general as well. But that may start deteriorating again when I start doing other stuff, because I think I need to do more than just be sweating LMU for a bit.
That's absolutely fair, yeah.
Sometimes
do some race room again.
Yeah.
Join us for the Friday evenings. I'm not sure if you will be available then, but...
it's not, it's pretty smooth. It's not the smoothest. Like when you compare it to, I can load up a track Titan or a Go Setup. Actually I can't because I haven't uploaded, I've deleted Titan and I've got Go Setup needs an update, otherwise I would show you my steering curve. It's pretty progressive. I get a bit too greedy taking curb there. Started cutting the grass. I mean, you can see my steering inputs now, so.
I think, like, honestly, like, having some variety in sim racing will also make you just a better overall driver, you know? Because let's say you will drive some BMW 235i or something on race room without traction control, you know? That will seriously improve your skill on throttle with this car. That was nice. Nice. Good speed. Keeping it super stable.
I think we're a little bit too quick on the corner and then maybe. I drifted wide in the corner. Let's move the bars forward.
Yeah, yeah. You could carry more speed into T1.
Yeah. I realise that when I get in them. Oh, too slow.
Yep. Have you found your braking reference there yet?
I think I'm thinking about it too much, to be honest.
No, but have you? What is your braking marker there?
I honestly don't know.
Okay, okay. Because there's like a black.
I think, yeah, it's like a
there.
tyre. Is there like a tyre mark or something there?
Yeah, it looks like a tire mark there.
Yeah,
it's
I
painted
think
over,
that's.
Yeah, painted over white line, I think.
I think that's the mark.
Because you brake a little bit after that, but brake a little bit before that, and just brake gentler. This track is legit all about iRacing braking, especially in the GT3s. Also here, this is still a bit hard.
Yeah,
See,
I can feel the car pitch.
Yeah, and then you have like a moment in between where you are just coasting and waiting for the car to do something. That was nice though, yes.
I didn't stir it up too much at the end, but
That's fine, it's fine.
I think honestly that corner I was mostly just vibe braking.
Well, if you can repeat the vibe braking, then I'm happy. So. Gentle braking a little bit before the line. Yes. Could be a little bit more gentler with the braking still, but it was good.
It's a little bit later.
Yep. That will happen sometimes here, where you touch the inside curb a little bit, and then you have to
push it wide.
Yeah.
Oh, first accidental ocean street. There we go. Take that one off a bingo card. Too much braking.
Yeah. Vibe brake. This was a completely different vibe braking, Nick.
Yeah.
It was on a completely different wavelength than before.
Quick the tyres yet?
But you did it really nicely in lap 16, so we do know that.
Yeah, I can do it. It's just repeating it at this moment.
Yep. Yeah, but it's also like a figuring out a way for yourself to repeat it, you know, like
Yeah.
understanding what you actually did and why and how to do it again, etc.
Too much braking.
Can you go one lap on board with me after this one, or the one after?
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
That's perfect.
That's nice, yes. That was gradual and smooth. Good correction. Ooh, unlucky.
It's always when I'm having a decent fucking lap as well.
Yeah, because then you are actually trying.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh! Well, fuck you, I guess.
Oh dear. God, I'm so fucking warm. Let me turn the aircon off for a little bit. Oh. Yeah, probably, Felk, you're not wrong. It's probably just my distrust of going on throttle. Aircon, we're gonna. Thank you.
Okay, because what I quickly want to show you is basically how I brake on this track. And
Yep.
just as the previous lap, you suddenly started braking a lot better, especially in that long right-hander, you know?
Yeah.
And also in T1 it was a lot nicer, but what I quickly just want to show is how I barely touched like 80% braking or something in this track. I'm not fully sure. See here also, like it's very minimal, and also towards the apex I'm still braking quite a bit. Here this you all do correctly, there's nothing to really judge or add here. You can run it a bit wider if you want, as long as you just follow this bit here. Because you tend to run quite out. But here I brake way earlier than you and then just be a little bit more controlled. This is what you absolutely nailed last lap though. And then here also I brake a little bit before the black line and just be really controlled, and now it turns and then we go back on the throttle, on the camber of the corner. And the same thing here, this corner is basically exactly the same. You brake here a little bit before, it's very controlled towards the apex, go. And see, I stayed all the way in third gear, so I'm most definitely carrying more speed in you there. This is bad line. Yeah, right. And then also here, because you will brake like 100%. Let's see what I do here. Yeah, 80% all the way. I barely come over 80. And then also here I want you to pay attention, because it's just that. That's everything. So it's basically like fully coasting and then just small taps of the brake. And then, oh, I'm messing up this one. But here for the last corner, exactly the same approach. So coast a little bit and then little taps of the brake and then back on the power. And then you can really fight it nicely out on the way, you know. But it's those, yeah, it's just a little bit trying to get a little bit more finesse with the brake. And maybe you can even consider just increasing your brake pressure in the Moza or Conspit settings, you know, where you have a little bit more force.
Yeah, I think what I could probably do is actually lower it, like make it need more force for get off 0, I guess.
Yes.
Like.
Oh, your dead zone, you mean?
No, not the dead zone. So like, because I struggle with doing the 20% or less braking.
Yes.
If I effectively get it, so if I touch it, it's at like 1%. And then relatively flat. Yeah. So like, like if 30% pressure on my foot would equate to 10% pressure on the pedal.
Yes,
because it's that last 20% is where I struggle. Let me get the conspit up.
Because if you cannot get your body to do what you want, sometimes you just gotta tweak the stuff around you to conform to what your body is doing.
Where's the thing? There we go.
And also what Felk is saying is kind of correct, or you are not pushing enough on exit, because you can like fight the car a bit more on exit, you know, but I know you like the car to be planted and stable, so
I'm
not sure you want to push it too far that direction.
I'll just make sure I'm not getting a dead zone by resting on it.
We are body hacking now. Yes we are, Seti. Yes we are. I'm really sad that I cannot change this curve in my Fanatec software. It's so stupid.
That's what I want, isn't it?
Fucking stupid.
I want that sort of curve, isn't it? Longer before I can get pressure.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool. Well, I mean, you say body hacking. It's all like most GT3 cars are brake by wire now, so they just do the same thing.
Exactly. To be honest, I was massively surprised when I saw the pit stop in the NLS how much stuff they actually configure. They changed the steering height and they changed the steering how far the rod comes out, and they changed the seat position
they've got their own they've got their own extensions on their own
lanes
wheel.
Also, yeah, exactly.
It's like effectively taking like the entire wheelbase out for this, swapping in another one with a different extension, then putting that on the. Yeah, it's bizarre.
Well, if you want to go out and test that with a quick lap, if it works for you.
Yeah, it will do.
Let's go. No, but Sutty, I'm legit all for these little tweaks, because I think once you start working on the fundamentals, and you know, I've been working with Nick for a while, you know, we've done some lessons here and there, and it's something that I just repeatedly recognize.
Is that the displeasure of what should we try and qualify?
No, but just on the braking, you know, where you are struggling a little bit with being gradual and smooth coming off the brakes, or also feathering brakes. But if you cannot overcome that by trying to overcome that, just change something in the settings. I've also, a lot of my weird ass settings come from exactly that. My 280 steering degrees, etc.
Yeah, but your 280 steering degree is just something fucking insane, like quite legitimately should be sectioned for.
We should make a video sometime on that. Trying OSW steering settings.
Like, cause I'll just crash. I mean, I know I don't use a lot of lock anyway, but I just know as soon as I don't have it, it will be fucking.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, anything over 400 feels so sluggish to me, you know? I need it to be pointy. Good approach, good approach. Now it needs some refinement, of course, but that is the good way to do it. Or that is the way I like to do it, at least.
Yeah. I'm going to forget to do it the way I have been doing it. That's going to be a problem. So I was saying earlier, I'm annoyed that I'm kind of not here for this week, because this feels like a week, because I've got some semi-decent pace, that if like a Silverstone type event were to happen, I could actually steal away some decent points maybe.
Yeah, yeah. For sure.
And it's a track where GT3 versus hypercar accidents are probably quite likely,
Yes,
just because of the nature of the track it is.
You're off to Leeds, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
going Saturday morning.
Some holiday thing?
Just to go to a festival.
Oh, nice, man. Enjoy.
Let's see, like so all the like sort of emo hardcore bands I listen to growing up. Like, Good Charlotte headlining. They're the big name. Someone else uses 280, that's just wrong.
Yeah, my mate always used the 280. It fucks him up in team events, and we're all like, get fucked with that.
Well, maybe I should be his teammate sometime and we can be brothers. We can be 280 steering with
okay.
brothers.
Brake bias went back again, that might be where I lost it there.
Oh yeah, you changed it in the car, yep. Vince also really liked it with very low steering sensitivity. But he's also just a really aggressive driver, so I think it makes sense for him. Nice, that was nice speed there. Was it legit just the trailing there that made a difference?
I think so. Yeah, I think having that inverse curve is actually just unlocking a fair bit for me.
Smoother, yeah, it's much smoother now when you're coming off the brakes. It's less jerky. Still a bit much
Much there,
ABS engagement there, yep.
Just missing a braking point there now, apparently. That raised green bit behind doesn't have to throw the car up.
Oh my goodness. That messed up my entire LMP2 Enduro together with Jack. That curb just spit me out.
Just
and
ground
threw me
out,
in the
yeah.
wall. Yeah. You can cut a little bit more to the inside if you want. You know, being really wide there is good, but it's maybe on the edge.
I've got downshift protection halfway through that. Confused me. Was that third? No.
Not for you. You were carrying too much speed. Well done. tires are a bit hot, I think. Swerving on exits now. Try to keep this car a little bit straight for a little bit longer there on the uphill. It will open up the corner. Because you keep fighting with the inside curve there a little bit. Wow, that was a beautiful exit.
Lap 143.38.
Go,
Yeah,
see
this
if
will
I can fish all together.
100%. This will also 100% take some adjusting to with the new braking settings, but you can already see that this will help you in the long run. See, you roll so much nicer now into the corners like this. Which will also legit help you with all of the fuel saving stuff you are doing. More speed, more better. We're quickly gonna take a piss before the race starts because I will actually do this race. Be right back.
Okay.
That time was a
Okay. Well, I felt a lot more consistent to get to that time anyway. Ugh, I still need to find at least another second from where I'm at, but what can himself? Oh dear.
Hula.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race
Yeah,
start.
it felt like I was getting much more consistent at the 43.2.
Nice, because yeah, those lines are like supposed to also be like kind of the race lines where it's stable and easy to repeat, you know.
Yeah. Go back to 50-50. Don't think I changed anything else in the car. Another few set tyres. Excuse me.
It's all good.
Right. Well, it's Falcon and IKEA. Vince Boo walking in his Lamborghini
A Lambois.
and the Chrome Assassin. Right. Did you just basically turn the entire car into a chrome? When it came to the, I couldn't tell if your paint was chrome as well or not.
Yeah, everything is chrome. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just basically when it with the what do they call it? Like the region layer or whatever it was, is like chrome.
Yeah,
yes, all of it. Just paint the entire thing green. There we go. I'll do.
Yep. Yep. No, it's not true. The purple is like the paint, you know, with
Oh,
the
is it? Right,
metallic
okay.
Mixed in. That's why it looks. Yeah, because normally it was red and blue, but now it looks all purple all the way. But it does have a cool shape
Formation lap has
when it
started.
moves through the light.
Yeah. Good luck, Vadim.
So
Good luck.
Good luck. Have fun. What's written on John's skin here? New York, Paris, and Puckham.
Niels Beckham, okay.
Fair enough. Have you set a traction control override yet?
Yes.
Good.
Can't remember what
Do
that
it.
is.
Green flag, green flag.
See, because that's why I picked, you know.
No, it's just the Lexus is not great off the line, especially around
Oh,
like
really?
BMWs and stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
It's not the like just gearing wise, it's just not great.
Be wide, yeah. Together with Velk. Oh, wall banging, sorry.
What do you mean by way of Fipsy's bag? Is he complaining about how shit is at the starts are, or is he sandbagging? Because I'll tell you, I'm not sandbagging. I wish I was sandbagging. I can tell you I'm not. You're just going to go and fight off in the distance, yeah?
I guess so. Well, Chris can also do this play, so it's about whether Chris can catch up with this pack. And Val can also do this plays.
And I wish I was sandbagging, mate. Like mid 42s is my upper limit, but now Ollie's had me relearning how to do it, and I can't even get out of 43s because I'm too in my own head about trying to do it right now.
Yep, the transition phase is painful.
But I know once I get it right, I will be quicker. Like, I can drive it kind of better, or kind of quicker in the wrong way, or I can learn to do it the right way and get a lot quicker.
Vince is pushing his balls off. He's going quick though.
Well, in Vince language, that means he's about to crash, doesn't it?
Well, there's always a chance. Well, I'm also making mistakes here and there. Though. I cannot open my mouth.
Right, see, I did my muscle memory up to 4th there.
Honestly, a race is a good test to see like how much is just natural already, you know, and how much stuff you still have to think about. Vince has a gap. Late.
That fucking last corner, I think I'm just going to do the way I have been doing it, breaking the straight line and throwing it in. Just less chance of losing the back end on it. Well, it doesn't matter if I'm sandbagging, I'm not in the race this week, so it doesn't matter if I'm sandbagging or not.
Sandbagging from the beach.
Yeah,
well,
the
Leeds doesn't
beach,
have
the, the beach of Leeds.
Yeah, exactly. Sandbagging from the festival stage.
I'll be sandbagging from the pub Saturday night. get back in front of Adam. Stop going up to fourth. Oh, Phelps had a dunf.
A dunf.
He's had a dunf. He's off making sandcastles at the top of the hill.
He was enjoying the Merc until the Merc wasn't enjoying him anymore.
I don't know if he was aided on these excursions out there or not. There was a big dust of cloud when I got there. Dust of cloud? Cloud of dust. Ah, okay. So the sandbagging is just a cope then, is it? Okay, fair enough.
Everyone needs a solid defense mechanism. Nothing wrong with gaslighting yourself every once in a while.
As long as you know it's gaslighting. The problem is when you start sniffing your own farts too much.
Yeah.
Oh, the long fast corners, Merc come out in the long fast corners. It is a bit of a pain. It's very, can be very stiff and ground out very easily. Like, it has a habit for me when you go through like Eau Rouge, if you take it ever so slightly wrong and just clip the bump there, it just spears off into the wall. There's nothing to do about it. It can be a bit of a pain like that. I don't think it's got the biggest amount of ride height on it.
All cars are really low here. Mine is also bottoming out basically all of the time. I really have to fight it not to happen. Don't use too much of the runoffs. Honestly, it might even be costing me some time. You know? It might be worth considering raising it a bit.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
43.67.
Oh, Fins at the moment. He really likes to power through those massive slides. I've driven enough laps behind him to where I can kind of see his driving style. It's legit just balls to the fucking wall. His rear tires must be squirming.
How much curb do I want to take there? Jesus.
Time 143.12.
Nice. I do like the Merc. The only reason I went with the Lexus is because it just better suits my style of protecting tyres and saving fuel. The Merc just naturally will go for its tyres quicker. But I did main the Merc for a long time because it does feel very nice. Steady. But as you saw, it does have a habit of snapping on you. That's the trade-off with the bike. But it's the Lexus has a habit of when it goes, it fucking goes.
Yeah.
It just gets stuck. It's kind of like iRacing tyre physics almost, where it just gets stuck over the limit. It's very difficult to get it back quickly.
With Jonker. Maybe I'm consistent, I'm just not quick enough to match things here.
Consistently.
A lot, yeah, like a lot of people do are just insanely quick. Well, I noticed in the first race, like people were just consistently doing low 42s, like over and over and over, and
Yeah.
41s over and over. Right, in the grand scheme of things, 42s and 43s that I'm doing are like pretty quick in the grand scheme of things. Just not in this league. Like to be competitive in this league, I need to do low 42s to high 41s.
Yeah, then you can fight for top 5 and stuff.
Yeah.
But honestly, you're not far off, you know?
No, I think if I got like managed to get it all together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Moxco car, I'd say, I like the sound of it as well, it's a great sounding car. It's just its propensity of overheating and overusing the tyres, which is like counterproductive to what I want from the car. So I don't have the raw pace in me to take advantage of it, it's just a downside. If I was a quicker driver, it'd be fine. Yeah, that's why we do it, Errol. It's just like so people can get an idea of like mistakes that I'm making, because I'm very much an average sim racer, and you can sort of spot the mistakes you're making in them, and then sort of learn your lines if you're doing something wrong. Because not everyone wants to go and pay for coaching. Ollie very kindly just does it because he's a nice guy. But you can go and get your own by way of being a channel member on his channel. You can get coaching through that.
Or just private coaching, if
Or
someone
private
wants.
coaching, yeah. Ollie's very accommodating. If you want help, he will happily help you. He'll happily tell you where you're being an idiot and where you're slow. But not a lot of people have seen not like experience coaching, so there's only so much even looking at your own data will tell you, because if you don't know what you're looking at, it's not really going to help you that much.
Oh, that's true. And the only reason I learned to coach, I think, is because I was like involved with motorsports, whether it be RC or karting, you know, from a very young age. So everyone is kind of instructing you, you know. So you pick
Yeah,
up
all the
also,
OGs,
yeah,
like having all the new kids out.
exactly. And I kind of still remember like how they were teaching me, you know, and the lessons that I learned from that.
And I am quicker than Vadim, but I cannot get past him.
Big dimmer.
Yeah, well, it's just a cat open. It's not the largest amount of overtaking spots.
No. Jeez, my tires are dead. Trying too hard to do fin space. I cannot. Need to find some shadow trees, I think. A bit more aggressive. Just some actual practice.
That'd be useful. I mean, that was the idea of these things, is to actually have practice. Because if I didn't
Yeah,
have
but
these, I wouldn't actually practice anything before the race.
No, exactly.
Oh, no, I've been into a wall. Ow.
That's not ideal.
Nah, it's my fault. Just come through down the chicane coming up the hill. I just took too much of the curb on the left, and as I got on the throttle, it continued to go left.
Did
Good
not
little race
want
with
to
Adam before
comply.
then. Just a skill issue. What it was. Yeah, I mean, my practice is like the only time you really ever see me on, like the only time I'll ever race is when I'm streaming, basically. I don't race off streaming generally. Although I am going to go back to making videos now. I've got a bit of an easier setup so I can edit them a bit more efficiently.
Let's go. Good forward.
So there'll be just like probably focus on the silver GT3 sprints, like half hour, but a bit more like my old style, like sort of hyper edited cuts with like voiceover.
Cool.
So effectively like recording like a stream but not a stream, so with the camera and all that sort of stuff. But then voiceover between it, so but a bit faster paced to try and keep them 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, that seems to work best. I've also been cutting a lot of stuff out from races, just showing the overtakes, the crashes, epic moments, pit stops.
Yeah, and just voiceover in. All right, cool. So 7 laps later, not much really happened. We managed to get up on the back of this guy, and then
Yeah, that's maybe something I should do more. But honestly, when I record for a video, I do a lot of like live commentary, you know, like come
Yeah.
on, let's try to catch him. You know, so that also kind of sets the narrative a bit already.
Yeah, I did quite when I was doing my Forza videos. I did quite well just doing hyper condensed cuts. So
Yeah.
I think it's a demand for that. So I've not seen someone really doing it the way I used to do my Forza videos. But that was also quite difficult. It took a lot of time to do those videos.
Yeah. It's not easy. For sure. Also syncing up everything, aligning everything.
But all the Forza video was I just literally recorded the race, and would then just go back and basically watch the whole race again and cut out the important bits, and then voice over the entire thing with like there was no face cam, no in race voice. It was just the race, and then I would go through and basically talk the entire race out almost in one breath, kind of level of speed.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, cool, so start off the race here, we just have a look, see if people are cascading down, we're just going to do our usual, try and avoid things happening in turn 1.
Oh yeah.
And then we survived through that, and then coming down into end of lap 1, we've got this bit, like, it was like that sort of pace.
I wish I could do that, but that pace of English is too quick for my smooth brain, my smooth Dutch brain.
Oh, I had a lot of comments going, dude, like, I can't listen to this, it's just constant noise. I'm like, that's fun. Like, that's my style of video. Like, I get very bored very quickly in like Dave Cam things.
Yeah.
No shade at Dave Cam, it's just not my style.
No.
Of
Yeah, same.
talking like driving for 2 minutes, 5 seconds of voiceover. I mean, there's obviously demand for it. Dude's got 100k videos and 100k subs, and
Yeah.
his
But
videos
you have
get like
probably
10k
seen
views.
my videos, and like my favorite edit is to just
Speed up, yeah, press the fast
4x
forward
the straights.
You need to add
Do
the
show
VHS.
corners, but
You need to add the spinny VHS
that's
sound
a good-
effects as it goes through.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's like even
And-
on my
and-
own, when I'm editing my own videos, as soon as I see a straight where there's like no one around me, I'm just gonna cut it. You know, like
Yeah.
it's boring.
Especially for just me and my general skill level, where it happens, and the races that I tend to be in, which are late evening, where there is generally a bigger skill gap.
Yeah, for sure.
Like half the race would just be me driving around on my own. Like, who the fuck wants to watch that?
Yeah, that's also a problem I have sometimes. That's really a problem I mainly have with LMU, you know, because it's so sweaty.
Yeah, it's like you got the guys at the front, and then
Yeah.
even after a half-hour race, I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I'm 8 seconds behind the guy in front. I'm 5 seconds
Yeah.
behind the guy behind me. Is this
the only
like
way
I can't
to
really?
overcome that is to put in time.
Yeah, but then it's like, well, how do I wrap this video off? Going, all right, yeah, and then like after lap 6 of 14, I didn't really see anyone anymore. So we have on P6,
To
cool.
hear
Catch
it
you guys on the next
finish,
one. See you later.
GG. Yeah.
It's just like That's the problem I find. Like, just trying to find a race where even the finish is somewhat like climactic. Because if you're doing the more hyper cut thing, you need to have like a climactic end, really.
You
Otherwise,
kind
what's
of
the
need
point?
like an overarching narrative for multiple races then.
Yeah,
where you
that's
do
that's what I used to do at
three races
Forza.
in one
I
video.
did. I find that if it was a shit race, I would just do like
A few.
I'd stitch two of them together. Like
Yeah,
I'll do
exactly.
two touring car
Yeah.
races. And like, yeah, this one was a bit dull. We just sort of brought it home, saved P7.
Yeah.
All right, on to
Let's
race
see if we can
2.
do better. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Well, I almost just died in the uphill right-hander there, but I'm still alive.
I'm just driving like shit 'cause I'm not paying attention now. Because the car's broken.
Me and Chris having a stare down.
As soon as I balked the car, I'm like, alright, cool, I'm just brain switched off now. Vince says to look at his lap 5, turn 3.
Oh yeah, I saw. I was behind you.
Was that the Tokyo Drift moment? Was that the one you
Yeah,
were
that
talking
was
about?
that's the big drift. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. There we go. Wait, whoa! That was like a 100-meter drift or something.
Yeah, good race, madam. It was fun until I bent it in the wall.
It was basically full Tokyo drift for real.
Was it?
How did
Nice.
he catch that? Let's see, on board.
Yeah, I felt like I was probably quicker than you in a couple of places, but maybe in Catalunya, the places that you could overtake, I wasn't like quick enough. Yeah, then I just ended up overdriving it and took way too much curb on the uphill chicane and just continued to go left, which is
Full
not
opposite
ideal.
lock.
Yeah.
GG Vince, nice man. That was a great catch. I also did basically the same in the uphill right and I almost pinned it. Just caught it at the last moment.
How long have I got left in my timer? 450. Okay, cool. That's fine. Got another couple of days worth of stream.
Oh.
Yeah,
GG
good race,
guys.
Vince.
Yeah, yes. Alright, I'm off for now. I'm a bit tired, sitting in my rig for quite a bit. I'll come hang out in the stream if we will be on for a bit.
Yeah, I
still.
was just saying. Oh, there's a one stint sprint starts in 1 minute 57 seconds. Let's do a no practice in, shall we?
Let's go.
That sounds like fun.
Good luck, man. See ya.
Cheers. Catch you in a bit.
See ya.
Let's make sure we drop that. Should be dropped out on my end. There we go. Right. I think we'll do a one stint sprint. Imola, no practice. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Oh, sweaty work, that one. Jesus. I'll have to turn the aircon off a bit. It's been running a little while. Don't want to annoy the neighbours too much. Oh, dear. How many? Anyone to recognise? Oh, that one looks familiar. That name looks familiar. Just saying. Yeah, so I mean, I just saw at the bottom here. I'm like, that one looks familiar. I think we're going to be same split, mate. I mean, I'm silver 1 as well, blue thumb. So there's only going to be 2 splits. I mean, yeah, it depends where they draw the line. And we're going to be. I imagine bottom of split 1 is probably where it's going to put me. Bottom middle. Good amount of hypers in there as well. Oh dear. Oh, stretch the knee. There we go. Might nip and go for it. Once this lobby opens, I'll nip out and just go for a pee or something quick. Grab and drink. A-dee-dee-dee-dee, 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 a-dee-dee-dee-dee. Open lobby, join. Cool. Right, let me give you some idle music, and I'm gonna be right back. Oh, beautiful. We're back just in time to be late for qualifying. Love it. Get all set up. Load. And generally I want to add a bit of wing. We want to add a bit of toe. Take a bit of roll bar out. Get rid of some of the understeer. And then we're just going to run with, 4 laps. Oh, I had to go and make myself a deliciously tasty drink by way of hydration powder from Wraith Energy, who is who I am affiliate for, I guess is probably the best way of putting it. They also do caffeine drinks if you would like something that's better priced than your standard carbonated canned beverage. Especially with my code BPM, you get 20% off. Boom! Shilling done. He said he couldn't shill. God knows how this is going to go. Probably not well. It's usually what happens. We should at least get time to do at least one lap with one prize, hopefully two. Yeah, the Porsche is just too slow to straight line now to be competitive in a lot of places, annoyingly, especially Imola. It's quick through most of it, it's just you can't get past anyone down the start-finish straight, and it just really kills it. Because that's the reason I stopped using the Porsche, is it just was too slow in straight line. It's the reason we ended up on the Lexus. I might try the Lambo once I'm done with the Need for Speed. And maybe the Mustang as well, because Ollie keeps raving about it. I think we should have 3 time laps by the looks of it. Oh, tyres still aren't there to do that level of braking, that's for sure. Alright, well this lap's going to be useless. Yeah, I don't like the way the BMW like cooks its tyres, especially at places like Portimao. I really enjoy Portimao, and it just, I mean, it gets its tyres warmed up so much quicker, but it does in turn lead to more thermal deg. So I'm probably still quicker if you chuck me in the BMW. I'm probably still quicker out the gate in that than I am in, even with the amount of seat time I've got in the Lexus. But yeah, the BMW is very, very quick off the corner, and it's very quick to warm its tyres up as well. The Mustang requires a very specific driving style that I've not quite worked out yet. So I've not been able to get any pace out of it. I'm like a good second and a half slower in it than I am pretty much anything else. No, I'm saying in general it's pretty good, mate. I'm not saying exclusively. There's still enough room for there to be a skill issue. It yeah, it definitely has straight line speed. Like, I was fucking standing still. But the Lexus also isn't great on the start, just with its gearing, I think. I think its gearing's a little bit on the shorter side compared to most other cars. So, in things like rolling starts, it does sometimes hurt a little bit.
8.01.
Yeah, I mean they are absolute aliens. You're not wrong. I mean, I haven't driven the BMW in so long. Most of the things, it just sounds really dull. Like there's no pageantry driving the BMW, I find. need to find a lot more time than that. At least get it down to the 44s.
Time 1:46.00.
Let's find another 2 seconds with this lap. It's going to be interesting. It's better. Don't need to run it down. Do better to go wide and cut back. Should be able to find a bit more through here. A little bit more. Not quite going to get into the 44s, unfortunately. Not this pace, anyway. Although, good exit. I think it's going to be enough to find an entire 10th and a half, though. Low 45.
That time was a
Not quite good enough.
5.14.
Definitely more time in it, I think.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
I assume we just want a full tank, right? For a one stint sprint. All right, Brody, mate. I hope it's something tasty. We got a bit too much fuel. I've got 27. There we go. I have a little bit of overage just in case.
Formation lap has
Hey Mark, how you doing, mate? Yeah, good luck, Mark. Raviolis, very nice. Very, very nice. Right, no Lyco needed in this one, unfortunately. But it is also Imola, so there could be an absolute cluster to begin with. So we'll keep our peepers on stalks. I'm going to start miles away because Imola start procedure. Right. Oh, right, well there's that faster clock out of the way. Hold on to your butts, boys, get ready to go.
green flag, green flag.
They go. Yeah, like I said, the Lexus does not get off the limiter particularly quick. Dude, why are you moving so much coming into T1? Like, just ask him for an instant. Just stay on your fucking line. Once again, people tightening a line they can't tighten. Oh dear. Well, we've held on to P18. Couple little dinks, but nothing major. No damage to the bodywork by the looks of it. Dead Valkyrie. Quite surprised there was like barely any deaths to 2-1. I'm going to the pits. Drive through. That's a freebie. Thank you very much.
That time was a 2:03.18.
This could be tough to make any positions up in this one, to be honest. Probably going to be more reliant on errors than anything else. He's slow. There's going to be enough of an overlap though. There was. Just about got it stopped. That's +2.
146.42.
Oh, way too much curve there, fucking hell. Got mountaineering on that one. God damn it. Ah, piss. Made one position, threw it away. It's all very evenly paced, this, to be honest. Not a lot to report. Everyone's driving safe. It's always in the ones where I have a not great qualifying. There's like, nah, everyone here is. Everyone's going to survive. And everyone's pretty equally paced. No one's going to drive like an idiot. Yeah, no, that checks out. Yeah, that checks out. Oh, dead. Freebie, thank you very much. Hopefully we'll get 14 more of them, we'll get podium. Somehow I don't think we will, but you know, girl could dream. .45.2 from the lead.
Lap 140.
44.9 from us. There we go, we're in the 44s. So we're going to do that again. Okay. That was mildly scary. Not quite sure what happened there. Way too deep on the brakes there. Right, come on, compose myself, let's get going again, Jesus. Just keep messing up right now. It's going to be pretty close to me, I think, here.
That time was a 147.62.
Oh no, apparently not. Apparently he's running a lot of wang. Oh dear, we're not driving particularly well, are we, right now? A little better, not great. That's better. Gonna have the hypercars here soon by the looks of it. Yep, there we are. Well, it's the third, fuck. Thought it was in second. Push the button. Looks like those hypercars have shaken the field up in front of us a little bit. Car has managed to get past the Lexus. This Ferrari is not fucking off, and it's fucking annoying. .45, 47,
That time was a
45.
45.35.
Basically matched by the guy behind. Just can't get through that first chicane back quickly. It's probably as well. More hypers. Damn it. Wow, we're gonna get fucking sent here. Fucking hypercar, man. Fucking dickhead. Yeah, serves you fucking right, you dumb cunt. Absolute penis is the lot of them.
Lap 147.53.
Anyway, rage over. Oh, Professor's gone. Last bit of breathing room. We're up to P14. There's obviously some other people who got killed through that. That I totally missed. Or some people have DC'd, one or two. Or pit. Don't know why you pit, but they might have. Well, the Lexus in between me and Gurr has got walking out, so that'll be one of them. I guess he's probably got killed by a hypercar. Well, that happened to Mike. He was ahead of me. He qualified like 5-6 positions ahead of me. How's he behind me? He must have got hypers. Oh my god. Oh, terrible fucking lap. Oh no, Brad actually got in front of Gurry. Okay.
6.01.
Oh dear. Yeah, he must have. There wasn't much like lap 1. It must have been one of the hypers coming through that just killed him. Last lap they were particularly brutal. least try and catch up with Gurr again. Oh, I'm really struggling with that bit at the moment. Need to remember how to do that. Another dead hyper. That's better. .449, .447.
Time
45.0. Pulled on me a little bit. Well, that was fucking confusing. Jesus Christ. That was pissing scary, trying to figure out how to navigate a slow GT3 two fast hypers, all at T1. Just happy we all got through it in one piece, to be honest. Kind of wish the bloke coming out of the pit had just paid attention and let off early. Let everyone through, but you know, doesn't have to. Oofed. .44, 44, 55.
Time was a
46.
146.98.
So that was 2 seconds to the guy we were chasing. Oh dear. That tried to snap on me then. I don't know if there's going to be much more we're going to get out of this one, to be honest. This might just be trying to keep Mike off us for however many laps we've got left. We've got another couple of laps for the hypers lap up on the bar, so there's a big old gap between us and the guys in front now. It's kind of like an entire, like a golfing class for those guys over there. lapping consistent and quicker than me. That's better. Still through there though. Get some respect on that name.
Lap 1, 44.8.
44.8, so technically we were quicker than him that lap. All we got to do is that a number of times over, and we might actually catch up with them. I think we need about, what, 60 laps to do a 10th for 9 seconds. But, you know, easy enough to do. Good run through that chicane for once. That's a pleasant surprise.
That time was a 1:45.
Running such consistent times with the guys in front that we're just not making any progress. It's very annoying. Oh, there's someone there. I mean, they're probably going to just disappear again because they were further up the road than me already. But there might be something. It's a new name. I don't think the guy in front's got enough fuel, is it? %25% to go for 10 laps, doesn't seem enough.
Lap 1:45.12.
Fuck's sake. Oh, well, that is definitely any kind of charge we had going forward. That's been, he's gone now. We lost about 3 seconds to those guys through one corner.
That time was a 1:48.34.
More hypers coming, oh joy. Ay, 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 ay. I mean, we should definitely at least get the guy in front, by the looks of it, because he just doesn't have enough fuel to finish the race, just plain and simple. He's got 19%. So he's going to need to pit for that. So we're going to get P13. I don't think we can get into more next with 13 seconds behind him. Fucking massive gulf. We are Billy No-Mates, literally on our own. Exactly what I was talking about earlier, where you used to end up driving around on your own for ages because you're too quick for the guys behind but too slow for the guys in front. And you just end up tootling about on your own. Just trying to hot lap and trying not to get killed by hypercars, generally. Definitely needs to be a bias raw bid, but so we keep losing the rear on a few corners now. Which was another PB. 2 seconds over got in front of that lap. But again, I think he looks like he's doing the world's biggest fuel save in a vain attempt of not having to pit again, but it's not going to happen. Oh, Crowder's having another incident. That's a freebie, we'll take it. Beautiful. That'll be P12 inevitably. Fuck my life. 42.9 by Matres. Fucking hell. Matrezi, whatever you say his name. Esports guy. I mean, 10% with what, 5 laps to go? 4 to go. Possibly 5, depending on pace. Maybe P12's not as fucked as I thought it was. Pace seems to be slower than what the game was predicting. I mean, he's going to try and make it work. I still don't think he's got enough, but what? That's what? I think we found a bit of a rhythm now. Maybe it's just taking this long to click for me, I don't know.
That time was a
44.6. Maybe it's just the car's getting lighter. See how much he's going to defend this. Surely can't do him much. The amount of Lyco he needs, there's no way he's doing 3 laps on 5% fuel. Near chance in hell. P1 is a long way off in the lead. It's quite an insane lead. When you think about it, he went past us like an entire lap ago. That's pretty insane. He's already gone through T1. Not a freebie, unfortunately. We're going to be getting this position one way or the other because he's going to have to pit this lap, surely. Right, he's got to stop going out anyway. That's irrelevant. They've already got his position. .45.6 from the guy in front. We're doing another 44 by the looks of it. We would have been if we didn't have a track cut. He got very close to making it. He only had one lap left to do. So fair play to that guy. It looked like he was royally boned very early on. Managed to make it work a little bit better for him. We're getting these track cuts like they're going out of style now. He fed himself to the pit wall, did he? Fucking hell. I think that's probably just out of frustration of like getting the stop and hold. Oh, fucked. Yes, I thought he said he just went straight into the end of the pit lane. Okay, okay. Fair play. Oh dear. Not quite a P10 or top 10. Take a P12 though. Best we could have got. We had a pretty sort of meh middle stint. Oh, F'd himself, sorry. Yeah, that'll get it. Oh. Man, a lot of shouting going on in here. A lot of people having a go at one another, by the looks of it. Do. We were definitely closing in at the end with Kerr and Turp and stuff, but yeah, we just had a bit of a meh middle stint really, which kind of left us on the back foot a bit. Other than that, it was a pretty solid race. Right, let's go. Let's see if we can see the results of those in a minute. Probably not, because LMU is probably broken. Oh. Work experience. How long is this? An hour. What's the time? Midnight. Probably shouldn't do that. When's the next Interlagos? That's another half hour. So that's going to be another. What? At least an hour. We must have just missed. Yeah, 17 minutes. We must have just missed the Portimao race, unfortunately. You were fully on your side at one point. I did wonder how you ended up qualifying ahead of us and finishing behind me. I'm not going to lie. I didn't see what happened. I don't particularly want to do Portimao with no practice, and it's the fiddly little one that's... Yeah, no. I don't particularly want to do that. Half hour till that. GT3 fixed at Monza sounds like hell. That stock setup is shit, and I don't really want to do Qatar either because it's just boring. It's a pretty meh week, this one, isn't it? Not great. I don't know, mate. I don't know how the hell I missed it, but I did. I was too busy focusing on something else, probably. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not. There's only really 2 races I want to do this week, and that was the one we've just done, and Portimao. We've missed Portimao. It's not be on for another hour, and we've got half hour till this one goes. So, no special events on this week, is there? No. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but we'll be doing something probably. I think we might call that there, to be honest, because there's not really anything that's shouting at me, to be honest, and I need to get up early tomorrow as well, so it would make sense. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not going to be here over the weekend, but I will be back tomorrow. We'll get some more streaming done then. We might do a members only stream of a mystery box unboxing for some Lego. So if you aren't already and you would like to come and hang out while we build this, make sure you tickle the members button. It has just been dropped in price. It's $1.99 for channel members now, and it will also increase the timer. Yes, I do need to add the timer for that. So let's do that before we go too far. You lost it at Villeneuve. I did see some stuff going on at Villeneuve. I obviously just missed you having an incident. We should probably check actually our results for that race as well, shouldn't we? What did I say I need to add on? Cool. Was it another 15 minutes for that? We still lost points for fuck me. Pissing away driver rating like it's going out of fashion at the moment. How did I lose? I'm the only guy who fucking lost in this entire thing. Are you kidding me? How? I only lost to like 2 people who are lower rated than me. I bet it's fucking qualifying. I bet you it's qualifying. Yeah, fucking, it's the fucking qualifying. It's always the qualifying. Yeah, I only lost to 2 drivers. Oh, because I was bottom, I wasn't inside the top 10 or the top half as well. Fuck's sake. We hit Marco? I don't even remember that. Right, okay. That might be why. Not quite sure why. Yeah, not quite sure how I missed that. They obviously I just saw some form of incident happening. Didn't realise it was you. I don't get how I can be like number 19, finish P12 in class, and it's still going like, no, I'm going to take away some driver rating for that, just because my qualifying's bad. Oh, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It's one of those ones of like where qualifying is just too overweighted in this game. I would do the WEC experience. I've never driven that track before. That's a lie. Like, I've never driven that version of it, and I don't really like Paul Richard that much to begin with anyway. This sounds more up my street. P2, P3, GT3s at Sebring. That sounds fun. But that's an hour away. Main cam's pointing at the roof. Why is main cam pointing at the roof? What have you done, Cam? What have you? My camera's fainted. Bear with. I should be able to. No, it's fully disconnected. Alright, okay, that was weird. Like, legit turned itself off in the software. That was strange. It just fainted. So, hey, wonder if it is because it is very hot in here. I'm going to put the aircon on just to cool down a little bit before we wrap up. Right, what did I say? I need to add another 15 minutes, don't I? Let's go and do that quick. Actually, do you know what? While I'm in here, what I am going to do is let's do that. So let's do that. I've got 10 of these to give away. We might as well do 5 of them now. As I'm adding to the timer. There we go. Right, that's those done there. You're very welcome. Right, there we go. Look, you got lucky with the RNG. So where are we at now? Let's pause the timer so I can see where we're at. So that's pretty good. 3:43. So I need to add 15 minutes for course. That is 3:58. And then 5 subs. I said was I forgot. I've forgotten how long I've actually played. Said I was going to do for the timer on. Members, bear with, let me just read the description, I'll put it in there. 5 gifted is an hour. Yeah, 5, so hour and 15, so we're going for 4:58. Cool. 4:58. Save. Check that's loaded. Yep. Lovely. There we go. Oh, I am very, very sweaty. I do apologise. I am very, very shiny. It's got very warm in here. I'm having to manage how much I use the aircon because apparently you can hear it quite echoey and boomy in next door's front room. Which at 20 past midnight shouldn't be too much of an issue, but when you start at 8:30, it's a little bit of an issue. But there we are, boys. That is today's stream done. We'll be back tomorrow. I should be back relatively early tomorrow. See if we can smash out a few hours tomorrow. Probably going to say we might be live for about 4 o'clock UK time, something like that. Maybe I'm going to try and get on that early, and I should be able to go to about 9-10 o'clock. So we should be able to smash out a few good hours tomorrow. So the AC, you can hear the pump basically, or the compressor, the fan. Even though this is like insulated within an inch of its life, apparently it's like booming into next door's conservatory and front room, which is about 3 feet that way, behind the camera, behind this wall. I've got the exhaust port going up that way, but it's pointed directly down. But I don't know if the flow of air mixed with the fence that's there is creating some kind of vortex or something that is just echoing through their house. So they came around and spoke to me about it yesterday. They were polite about it, and I was confused because I couldn't believe that you could actually hear anything. Because like you could legit stand behind this wall behind me, and you wouldn't be able to hear me talk like much more than a kind of level of volume. Like, so I was really surprised. So while they're sort of I don't know how much they can hear it upstairs while they're sleeping, so I'm just having to manage how much I'm using it right now. And I'm going to try and get some rubberized sort of sound deadening material for the fence, and just make a bigger baffle between the back of the shed where the exhaust comes out and the fence as well, like a two-tier baffle almost, just to try and help with that, because obviously I don't want to be a dick about it, you know, but you don't want to fuck around with it too much, do you? So, and the clock is a timer, so while that timer is active, I'm going to be streaming every day, asterisk, because I'm away over the weekend. So we started this on Wednesday, so this is day 2, I think. Yeah. What did we start with yesterday? We started with, I can't remember what it was. Can't remember yet. Did we start Tuesday? No, I don't think we did Tuesday, did we? Was it just yesterday and today? I can't remember. Basically, I can't remember how many hours I started with. 7, maybe? 10? No, it starts today with 7 hours, so it must have started 10 hours. So yeah, basically, I'm streaming every day until the clock goes down. The ways to add to the clock are subscribing to the channel, becoming a follower of the channel, and joining channel memberships, either donating or yourself. It's all in the description down in the bottom of the channel below. But yeah, it's just a fun thing now. I've got the shed. I've gone a month and a bit really without making much content. So now I'm just going to try and shit out as much as I can, because I want to get back to doing it. It's been a long time since I've actually sat down and streamed a lot. And I miss it. So this is a way of doing it and makes it fun. We'll have some members only stuff going on as well. 10 sounds about right. So we've already streamed for 6 hours this week already. So, but yeah, there's going to be some members only stuff. I've got a mystery box that we're going to be building on Twitch and on channel members, which is like a Lego type thing. Should we have a sneak peek on it? Should we have an exclusive sneak peek for anyone who's still here? See if we can see anything from the box. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do that. That's all you're getting. Alright, that's all you're getting. So we'll be building that. So if you want to come hang out while we do that, tickle the old join button down there. It's $1.99. I've put it down to the lowest possible price, because why not? It's there. And also all Twitch. And basically, the more people who do channel memberships, gifted memberships, subscribe, follow, just increase the timer. So the longer we go for, the more shit we do. We're gonna do Fuck Around Fridays, Member Mondays should be coming back, so we'll do. I was thinking on Mondays it will be stuff that channel members want to see me play, so that could be stuff like maybe drive a P2 in Le Mans Ultimate, because I know people have wanted to see that, but also play other games and try other things. And then Fuck Around Friday is going to be where I get to play what I want to play that may not be racing. Those ones will be in say members only mode, because algorithms and shit. So yeah, if you want to be part of that, it's down there, back here somewhere. While you're there, you can tickle the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't done that already yet, because I have not shilled enough today. I can tell you that for free. I've been really bad at shilling. We've got 21 likes so far. So, mind you, I'm never usually a high likes kind of stream. But yeah, I think that's about it really. I'm waffling on now. So, yeah, thanks for everyone hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow some point, probably mid-afternoon, maybe early evening, and then we'll go until we get bored. Maybe we go play around with Jace in Race Room tomorrow. Have a bit of a break from LMU, try something different. It's been a minute since we've done that. So, yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you, boys. Thank you very much for hanging out. I do appreciate you, as always. I hope you've had fun. Hope if you were here for the coaching, it was enlightening. Maybe pointed out some issues you were having, or pointers you were doing, and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever you're doing, wherever it is you are. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.